One of the biggest attributes as a leader of today and tomorrow need to possess is the ability to manage his or her emotions. Now, we know this, but basically what we're trying to say is that it's the ability of staying calm. It doesn't mean that you're going to be immune to stressors or chaos or conflict or obstacles that come on the way. In fact, most days leadership is about firefighting and preventing those fires from happening. But part of preventing those fires is being calm when shit hits the fan. It is in your role as a leader, it's part of your job to stay calm for your team. If the leader panics, the team will panic. Sounds like a lot of pressure for one person, right? Well, it is, but that is also leadership. And that's the job you signed up for. So you might as well get good at it.
You are damn right, Elena. When leaders go into this spiral of letting negative emotions take control of their lives, their teams get affected, resulting in lower performance and lower motivation. In fact, our brain has like a mini smoke detector in places that activate in times of anxiety, sustained stress, or anger. In order for this smoke detector to function, an impressive amount of energy is required. And then the brain doesn't like wasting energy. So what means is that when you are overstressed and then there is a smoke detector, then you are going to be using a lot of energy. I'm sure that you have heard also about the mirror neurons. So the classical losing it produces that others start also losing it. So think about this effect that you have when you're yawning and then suddenly the rest of the audience is yawning. So the same happens in our brains. In moments of high pressure at work, leaders affect others. So, and also what happens is that 53% of leaders become more close-minded and controlling, and 42% become more angry and more heated. Well, this also will spread across the organization, especially in times where they need creativity, trust, and cool head, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, listen, as always, we want to give you some tips. We don't want to just leave you like that, being in panic mode of if you are that kind of leader. But so here's a few tips maybe to start thinking about as you try to be a little bit more calm in your roles. So put people first. Take care of your people. They will be your biggest backbone when things go south. Build a strong base, and the rest is figure outable. Bring stability and calmness to the situation, right? There's not enough credit given to leaders who are optimistic, not to be mistaken with this unrealistic, super positive approach. We want to be realistically optimistic, but instead of having this negative vibe to it, just addressing the challenges head on. Practicing self-awareness and self-control. In order for us to stay calm, these two really go hand in hand, all right? And they will be super useful to you when things go wrong. It is only with continuous practice that we can learn to lead calmly in the moments of chaos. And from my side, of course, I'm always going to push for the well-being. So take care of your overall well-being. Everything seems slightly worse when you're tired and malnourished. So take care of your body and mind. Again, both of these will come in very handy when stress hits, as you will be able to face things a little bit more calm. Hi guys, Elena here from Bestern. If you're enjoying this episode, please make sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on weekly new videos that we have coming out on personal and professional development topics. Also, feel free to send your questions and engage with us and comment in the YouTube videos in the comment section below. Now back to the episode.
I just want to add a couple of points that comes out of experience. So one of the things that in my point of view are important is waiting to act. Before you jump headfirst into problem solving, take a deep breath and pause to collect your thoughts and assess the situation with a clear mind. It is important, in fact, to have these moments of mindfulness where you are self-aware. And I think you have mentioned it quite right, Elena, the level of self-awareness in order to be able to control our emotions so that you know that you need to pause them for a moment, take a break, take your deep breath, and start thinking in a more objective manner. Second point that I would add is about the creation of a trusted group of advisors. So great leaders have people around them who understand how to maintain them grounded, calm, and present. People with whom you can be vulnerable. Somehow, this is what you are for me, Elena. right? And the third point is about acknowledge that when your emotions are taking over. So you see, in fact, you have to realize that you see reality through lenses, especially when you are deep involved in this whirlwind of emotions. While a problem can seem overwhelming at first, the best way to approach it is to break it down step by step and being aware that emotions create lenses that do not allow us to see the reality. And sometimes when we have a clear mind, we are capable of breaking down this reality in order to go for the solution.
Stay calm, people.